Hello, brave explorers! Today, we uncover one of history's most chilling mysteries, the disappearance of the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers in 1900. Stay with me, the truth may shock you. The camera zooms in on a solitary lighthouse. Waves crash against the rocky shore, and the wind screams through the rigging. Suddenly, the door of the lighthouse swings open and three men run out, desperately waving their arms. They jump into the churning sea. Is this the last thing they ever do? What did they see that drove them to such desperation? Or was there something sinister lurking within the lighthouse? The men are never seen again. The year is 1900, and the Flannan Isles, a remote archipelago off the northwest coast of Scotland, are shrouded in mystery. Three lighthouse keepers, Thomas Marshall, James Duckett, and Donald McCafferty, are stationed there to keep watch over passing ships. But one day they vanish without a trace. No bodies are ever recovered, and no one knows what truly happened to them. As the camera pans across the desolate landscape, we see the remnants of the men's lives strewn about the island. Their tools lie abandoned, suggesting they left in a hurry. A half-eaten meal is on the table, as if they were expecting to return. But they never do. The only clue to what may have happened is their logbook, which has cryptic entries for the days leading up to their disappearance. On December, Marshall wrote, "Sea very rough, wind NW gale force, heavy rain, and thick. Fog, could not see the shore." Then on the 14th, the entries become more frantic. "Gale, strongest wind I've ever felt. Very heavy rain. Rain and wind continue. No light visible from the lamproom window. Bell buoy and steam calliope muffled. Bells cannot be heard. Can just hear the roar of the breakers. What does it mean?" Did the keepers witness something terrifying in the distance? Were they expecting something, or were they trying to warn someone of danger? As the camera focuses on the lighthouse windows, we can see the dark outlines of the men inside. We hear the wind howling, the waves crashing, and then a sudden, deafening crack. Did a rogue wave just smash against the lighthouse? Could this be the key to the mystery? On December, the keepers' relief arrives, but no one answers their knock on the door. They let themselves in and find the place deserted. The fire is burning low in the hearth, and there are signs that the men have been gone for several hours. The front door is wide open, but there is no sign of struggle. Was this the last place they were seen? What led them to leave the safety of the lighthouse? As the camera moves through the empty rooms, we can see that the place is in disarray. Furniture is overturned, books are strewn across the floor, and personal belongings are scattered about. It looks like a violent struggle took place here, but there is no evidence of foul play. Were the men attacked by something otherworldly? Did they stumble upon a hidden evil that drove them to madness? In the dining room, we find an unfinished meal. There is a plate of food on the table with a knife and fork beside it. It seems the men were expecting to return, but they never did. Why would they leave everything behind and not take their belongings? Were they so desperate to escape that they didn't even grab their things and run? One theory suggests that a rogue wave struck the island, causing the lighthouse to collapse and the men to drown. But no such wave was recorded. Others believe the men were murdered by a fellow keeper who then fled. But no evidence of foul play has ever been found. Some say the men went mad and jumped into the sea, but there is no record of them ever displaying such behavior. And if they had lost their minds, why would they have left the lighthouse in such good condition? As the camera lingers on the desolate island, we are left with more questions than answers. What do you think really happened to the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more chilling mysteries like this.